Hello everybody, you're listening to Mark Ling and welcome to the How to Make $10,000 a Month online webinar. This photo on the screen, by the way, it's of me and my two young boys, Caleb and Benjamin. I'll tell you a quick bit of background about myself in just a moment, but first I just want you to know that I've got a tremendous amount of money making and money getting information to share with you guys today. It's going to be life changing, and for some of you it's going to be the start of your journey to becoming a millionaire. So it's really important that you clear away any distractions you might have and get yourself a glass of water if you need one, and get ready to take lots of notes. Because in this webinar, I'm going to be sharing with you my 6-step formula for going from zero to $10,000 a week online. I'm going to show you the steps I've taken and my students have taken to make several $1 million online. Okay, so you're absolutely going to want to take great notes from this and have all of this stuff down. I'm going to have a seriously shocking announcement as well at the end of this webinar. You're probably going to find it hard to believe what I'm going to do, so I promise you're absolutely going to love it. It's exactly what you've been looking for. It's going to smash through every obstacle that's been standing in your way. But we're going to get to that later. On this exclusive webinar, you're going to discover my 6-step formula for making $10,000 a month online. And this is without needing to own or stock or source any of your own products, okay? So there's very, very, very low costs involved, if any. And you're going to learn how you can make insane money with this, even if you're just a beginner, even if you don't know what you're doing right now and are not technically minded at all. If you can copy and paste and follow instructions, then you can do this. You're going to discover the most profitable types of niches to target and why. These are the niches with the or niches as they often call it in America. These are the niches with the highest profit margins. I've made several $1 million doing this and continue to make over $10,000 every single week doing this. So make sure that you take lots of notes. This is really powerful information that I've gathered through a lot of first-hand experience. You're going to see examples of my websites. You're going to find out several of the niches that I'm in, and you're going to find out why even one-page websites can make an absolute fortune online. Okay, I'm just going to tell you the steps and how to get started right away. Even if you're a newbie, and lots more. I'm going to be covering a heck of a lot of stuff on this webinar. It's going to be life-changing. Okay, and I'm going to be answering questions later in the webinar too. So just jot those down on a piece of paper and save them for later. Okay. Now, one thing that I want to make sure right from the beginning is that you understand not to be intimidated when I talk about really big figures. Like you can see on the screen an example of me making $116,000 in affiliate commissions from a single week. Okay? You know, don't be intimidated by this or any other amounts of money making that goes on. Alright? Because it can seem surreal at first. You know, I'm breaking your paradigm here of what's possible. I don't want you to be intimidated when you hear me talking about making over $20,000 a week in affiliate commissions or other big numbers like that. You can see on screen screenshots of a few of my more successful affiliate accounts. I've got dozens of successful accounts, and this is just 4 of them right here. You can see thousands of dollars every day being made. Okay, I'm not showing you these figures to show off. I'm showing you these income screenshots so you can be inspired and so you know that you're learning from someone who has proven success already. When I first started, I didn't make anywhere near those kinds of numbers, you know. I'm sure a lot of you guys watching aren't making this sort of numbers right yet, okay? Perhaps some of you are, but I know a lot of you may not be, right? And if you imagine if you could earn even 5% of what I've done with my system, that's just 5% as good as me. And I know you can do that because most people are actually twice as smart as me anyway. Like seriously, if you knew me in person, you'd know that's true. I can be a real klutz at times, and I've stumbled and bumbled my way to success. Okay, I'm not successful because I'm super smart. I'm successful in large part because I've been willing to make a lot of mistakes and just get back up and keep pushing forwards. Okay, I've been willing to make a lot of mistakes and learn from them. Okay, so if you could do 5% as good as what I've done, then you'd be making at least another $500 a week in extra pocket money for you. And you know, that's a mortgage payment, or more time with your kids, or a really nice nest egg to save for a retirement. Okay, and from what I've seen, many people who get over the humps, so to speak, they get themselves making several $100s a week online. A lot of these people, most of these people, actually manage to take it a lot further, like to insane levels, like 6 figures and sometimes even 7 figures a year online. In fact, I've even got over 100 different millionaires on my Skype that I'm friends with. Like, I've seen so many people doing extremely well, making hand over fist money with what I'm going to teach you. So it's pretty amazing, right? And I've had piles of successful students over the years. I've seen outside the square, and I want you to know there are new millionaires being made every day thanks to the power of the internet. And there's no reason why you can't be next. The key, one big key, is to choose yourself. Don't wait to be chosen. And the great news is, once you've figured out the system that I'm going to share with you, and you get this system down, then you're going to want to do it again and again and again as often as you want. And what's incredible is that this works even if you've never made a dollar before online, even if you're a total newbie, because I see newbies getting started and making great money online every single day. Okay, I even got my own father into this. He's 67 years old, and he's making more money from the internet now than he ever did in his government job that he had for over 30 years. Okay, I even got my little sister into this, who's still in high school. In fact, right now is the absolute best time in the whole history of the internet to make money hand over fist, following my 6-step formula today. And I'm going to explain why shortly, but first, I've got several people on this webinar who don't actually know me very well yet. Alright, some of you do, but a lot of you don't. So I'm just going to give you a really, really quick, short bio about me. Okay, I just want to double check first. Can you just type into the comments box? Can you just type in whether or not you can hear me okay? Because I'm seeing that one person's just typed in that the sound is gone. Can everyone still hear me okay? Just type into the comments box. Okay, I'm getting lots of yeses. Yes, 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 yes. Okay, crystal clear. Okay, great, great. All right, I'll carry on. Okay, so, all right, so here's a really, really quick background about myself. All right, my name's Mark Ling. I'm from Christchurch, New Zealand. And before I started making piles of cash online, I was struggling to pay my rent. I was stressed out. My credit card was maxed out. I had a bank overdraft of $3,000. I was living off my pizza delivery income plus a loan. I drove a 1976 Mazda 808, which kept breaking down on me, and it caused me more than just a few problems on my pizza delivery job. I had times where I'd get a flat tire, or I'd miss deliveries due to just things going wrong with the car and my radiator and so forth. I still, though, at that point in time, I had really big dreams in life, but I was stressed out. I was feeling like I was in a never-ending spiral of despair that I couldn't get out of. So anyway, I was trying everything I could to make ends meet. I was even trying different entrepreneurial ventures. Like, I tried this horse betting scheme that I bought into, which unfortunately didn't quite work out, and I ended up blowing hundreds of dollars. I bought this stuffing envelopes program, which was terrible. I mean, nothing seemed to work. They all seemed promising on their sales pitches, and then I'd buy into it and it was just a scam, or it was pretty terrible. But then my friend Charles started having some success doing affiliate marketing. Alright, and I'll get onto that in a moment. He only spent an afternoon doing it. He just wanted to try it out. And from that afternoon's work, just one afternoon's work, a few weeks later, he found himself getting checks in the mail for $50 every week. Okay, that might not sound like much, but considering he wasn't doing any more work, he was just getting paid for that work he'd done that one afternoon, week in, week out. That just seemed amazing to me. You know, that's what initially broke my paradigm of having to work hours traded for money earned made me start to think it's not how many hours you work, getting paid by the hour. That's not how money's really made. Okay. So anyway, I asked him if he'd mind if I gave it a shot too, and he showed me how to do it. It was pretty straightforward actually, and I'd never put a web page up online in my life, and I learnt in the space of about half an hour when he showed me. It was it's actually a lot easier than you think, and even nowadays it's even simpler still than it used to be. Okay, so anyway, I am noticing a few people typing in questions. You're just asking me what is affiliate marketing and so forth. Don't forget I'm going to get to questions later on in the webinar, but I will answer that one really quickly because it's important. Okay, so all right, so I just want you to know though, whether you know what affiliate marketing is or whether you know nothing about it at all, it doesn't matter, because as long as you can copy and paste and follow instructions, you can do this. Okay, I am interested though, how many of you watching this actually know what affiliate marketing actually is? Just please type into the comments box below and just give me an idea. Like, yes, I know what it is, or no, I have no idea. Okay, I'm noticing I'm getting about 65% of people are saying no, they don't. And about 35% of people are saying yes, they do know what affiliate marketing is. So I'll just give you a really quick explanation of what it is. Okay? This won't take long. It's pretty straightforward. All right? So affiliate marketing. For those of you real quick who don't know, it's when you earn a commission from promoting someone else's products online. So you don't even have to own your own products to be making great money online. And the easiest way to get started making good money online these days is to just earn great commissions from promoting other people's products. I actually made my first $400,000 online before I even started making and selling my own products too. I've got a friend of mine who is making over 30,000 US dollars every single day, and he's only doing affiliate marketing. He could be making his own products, but he's just happy scaling up the affiliate marketing. Okay, so it's quite possible the sky is the limit with affiliate marketing. I enjoy making my own products too, so I do a bit of both, but you don't have to. All right. Now that's not a normal amount of money to be making from affiliate marketing, but it's an example of what's possible if you really want to get obsessed with this stuff. Even if you made just 1% of that, you'd be making $300 a day, and that'd be a great start, right? Right? Okay, so back to affiliate marketing. Affiliate marketing can take many forms. Some people buy banner ads and direct link to affiliate products. Other people have large article sites that link to affiliate products. I'm keen to keep things straightforward on this webinar presentation though, so what I'm going to do is just show you the most profitable form and reliable form of affiliate marketing. Okay, and we'll just stick with that. Most profitable, most reliable. Okay, and that's to build a website that gives away a free gift in exchange for getting people subscribed to your newsletter series. Okay, so this website, it could be just one page that gives away a free gift. The example gifts I'm going to show you, I'm showing you on screen here are for a couple of different niches. There's dozens of niches out there that are profitable. Okay, one of them's the personal development niche. You can see a free report here on how to become happier, wealthier, and have people like you more. People into personal development are, really interested in signing up for things like that. Another one is in the weight loss niche, 20 superfoods that'll help you lose weight and live longer. So if someone's in the middle of trying to lose weight, then chances are they'll be quite keen to grab that report. Okay. Here's an example of one of my free gift opt-in pages from the dating niche. Okay, 7 secrets to make them love you forever. As you can see, people simply they choose their gender, so I put females on one, give them a female version of the report, and the males I give them a slightly different version of the report. So as you can see, people simply enter their details for instant access to this report plus newsletter series. As I mentioned, this can be a one-page website They're really easy to set up, actually. There's usually just a matter of pushing a few buttons, especially if you're part of my system. Okay, so even complete newbies can do this in a matter of minutes using my special software that I give my students. I'll get onto that later. But like I said, this can be a one-page website, or it can have multiple pages of articles and so forth. It is totally up to you. An advantage of having multiple pages is if you want to get your content ranking in search engines like Google and stuff, when people search for relevant phrases, then obviously you've got more opportunities from each extra page on your website and so forth. But it's not essential, all right? Because there are loads of ways of driving traffic, even to one-page websites. You know, there's dozens of different paid traffic sources and so forth. There's free methods as well that don't rely on Google. It's crazy. The key thing though is that you want to be able to give away a free gift, a free report or video or audio or something in exchange for people subscribing to your newsletter series. For those of you asking questions, I'll be answering those later in the webinar, don't worry. Okay, so just take this in as it comes. I've got to keep up with this presentation for everybody. A lot of the questions actually are going to get answered during the presentation, and those that don't, then I'll take those during the Q&A. So just write them down and we'll get to those. I'll do my best. I've got several hundred people on this webinar, so I'll do my best. Okay, so like I said, it can be a one-page website, it can have multiple pages. The key is, that you're giving them some sort of gift or something to entice them to want to sign up. People don't want to just sign up for a newsletter series. They want to sign up to grab their free report, okay, some sort of instant gratification, and then be part of the newsletter series. All right? So you don't have to think about selling stuff. You simply have to just think about giving away something of value for free that your target market actually desires anyway. All right? So I know you're probably wondering a few things right now, like how do I get a free gift to give away? How do I turn giving away a free gift into a profit? How do I get visitors to want to opt in and download my free report? Or it could be a free video, by the way. It doesn't have to be a report. It could be an audio. Usually the reports are just easier and quicker to write. How do I do this, even if I've never put a web page online before in my life? All right. So my answer to the fourth question there, just start with, can I do this even if I've put a web page online before in my life? It's a resounding yes. All right. Like as long as you can copy and paste and follow instructions, you can definitely do this. Okay, thousands of my students have done extremely well out of this before, over the years. Okay, even my 67-year-old father, who worked for the government for over 30 years, he can do this. And I've countless other success stories from my students. I'll show you later. But first, I want to quickly, just real quickly, revisit the story of how I got started. I'll answer the other questions on this page shortly, but I just want to mention, like going back to when I got started, I had never put a web page online before in my life. And yet within a matter of months I was earning more than a full-time income online. It was really incredible. I was able to achieve one of my lifelong dreams, which was to do a backpacking trip around the USA for 6 weeks, and I did that less than 6 months after I started making money online. That's pretty cool, huh? I mean, like, for a guy living in New Zealand, that was the dream. It was awesome. I did get ahead of myself a bit. I bought a lot of stuff. I took out some loans to buy stuff that I thought that I was going to earn all this money so I could pay it back. Anyway, I didn't pay my tax. I thought I'd pay it all at the end of the year, so I was paying staff in cash and stuff. I did eventually pay this tax back, but I'll get to that in a moment. But anyway, I got offered a large sum of money to buy my affiliate websites, and so I took it. I ended up signing this big 130-something page contract, but instead of hiring a lawyer to look it over, I read it and I thought it seemed pretty good, and I signed it. And to cut a long story short, I ended up having no websites at all now. I was $120,000 in debt due to a loan and now having to pay all the taxes on the people I'd paid in cash and so forth, and other loans hadn't paid off yet, legal fees. I was stressed out. I was down on life, and I started scrambling for all sorts of career options. Okay, this is all due to my own stupidity here. Okay, I ended up working in a call center for an insurance company. I worked there for maybe 3 or 4 months. It was mind-numbingly repetitive. It even started invading my sleep, because every 10 minutes I had to answer the phone saying, "Welcome to claims, you're speaking to Mark. Welcome to claims, you're speaking to Mark." And then I'd wake up in the middle of the night, hear it ringing in my ears. "Welcome to claims, you're speaking to Mark." Ugh. And yeah, I was stressed, and I was never going to pay off the debt, and doing it that way, let alone getting ahead and live lots of dreams and all sorts. And I'd already had a taste of making money online, so I knew at that point, okay, there's only one option. I actually have to go back and start all over again from scratch with making money online, and I have to start in a different niche, due to the non-competition clause that I had in the contract I'd signed for the website that got stolen from me. So anyway, long story short, I had gone through legal battles and so forth. I probably would have won the website back, but it would have costed me over $1 million to do that. That's the problem. That's why, for those of you wondering, I didn't just carry on with that. I actually had to give it up and just start again. Okay, so that's what I did. Since then, it was a great learning curve, actually, because since then, not only have I paid off all my debt, I've built and paid off a $1.6 million home for my family. I've helped teach several family members, friends, and students all over the world how to make huge money online. Okay? And I've managed to travel the world several times, at least a dozen times. And anyone, and I've, sorry, lost my train of thought there. And I've been to America like 20-something times. All right? Anyone who tells you that you don't need money to be happy, by the way, they're absolutely right. You don't need money to be happy, but it sure does help. Right? It sure does help. It really does, particularly if you're in debt and you want to be debt-free at the very least. Even if you're not a millionaire, even if you're just making for some of you, an extra $300 a week is going to make all the difference, okay? But can you imagine how easy life would be if you had an extra $1,000 a week, or what if you had an extra $2,000 a week, all right? Or better yet, what happens if you're suddenly making, at some stage, $1 million a year, you can be set for life, and life becomes a totally different proposition, and it's very possible. Some of my students have made millions of dollars on the internet, so it's pretty sweet. And basically, it changed my life, and hopefully a lot of you guys can go ahead and make huge amounts of money online with what I'm about to teach you guys. All right? I just want to quickly let you show you just one of the success stories from one of my many students, Aidan Booth. He purchased my Affilorama Blueprint product back in 2008. And things are even better now with my programs than they were then. But that was and he said it was one of the turning points in my internet marketing dream. Within a few short weeks of making my investment, I was already making money. Fast forward to 2014. He sent this in 2014. And the sites I set up using Mark Ling's methods are still making money every single week, and I never touched them. This is as hands-off as it gets. The largest commission I've earned so far from an affiliate promotion has been $224,000 in a single week. I regularly make upwards of $50,000 from affiliate promotions, and Mark's email marketing strategies and system here are amazing. If you want to make great money online, Mark's products are a great place to start. Okay? So let's get back to these questions here. How do I get a free gift to give away? How do I turn giving away a free report into money? How do I get visitors? And so forth. And I answered the question, yes, of course you can do this, even if you've never put a web page online in your entire life before. Okay. Remember also, guys, I'm going to be sharing my 6-step formula for making $10,000 per month online during this webinar. It's just important that I do all this groundwork first so that you understand how it all works. Okay? And how it's so straightforward. Anyone who can copy and paste and follow instructions can do this. You just have to be willing and motivated. Alright? People are more motivated, I'd never understand it, they're more motivated to go to university for like 4 years, get a degree and become an accountant or something, and earn less money than they make from having to, you know, stick to what I teach for maybe an hour a day for a matter of weeks. You know, it's crazy. I find that absolutely mind-blowing. You know, this is huge. You know, you can't necessarily very easily, unless you start your own accounting firm, become a millionaire as an accountant, but you sure can as an affiliate marketer. All right. You're going to find out how it's so straightforward. Anyone who can copy and paste and follow instructions and just stick to the program can do this. Just got to be willing and motivated. Okay, and I forgot to mention, by the way, how much fun this is. It is a lot of fun, this business model. All right, may seem slightly complicated at first, but it really isn't. It's quite straightforward. It's just different to maybe what you've seen before. Giving away free stuff and earning commissions hand over fist from sending out emails. Once you get into this, it becomes more and more fun the further into it you get. All right, it's fantastic. It's life-changing. All right, now that first question: how do I get a free gift to give away? All right. Now, if you want a super high-quality free gift to give away, then you've got 3 options really. You can either write it yourself. You can go hire a freelancer to write it for you. There are several freelancer websites out there with writers there willing to write stuff for you. You can hire someone. Okay, so write it yourself, hire a freelance writer to write it for you. Or you can be one of my fellow Jetpack members, which I'll explain more about later in this webinar. And if you're one of my members, then you'll see that the free reports are already done for you in several different niches, multiple reports per niche. So yeah, I mean, that's the easy strategy, obviously. And I want you guys to join me in that. I even critique your work with video critiques and so forth to make it super easy. Okay, but you've got those options. You can write it yourself. You can hire a writer to do it for you, or you can be one of my fellow Jetpack members, which I'll explain later, and you'll see that it's done for you anyway. So it's made nice and easy. Now, how do I turn giving away a free report into money? Okay, this is where it gets really interesting. There are a few ways of making money from giving away the report, which I'll show you in just a moment. But first, I've got a quick question to ask you. How did you guys come to being on this particular webinar? How did you come to being on this particular webinar? Think about that to yourself. You don't have to type this into the Q&A box. I'm just asking you to, just think about it. How did you get here? Why are you on this webinar? Well, most of you received an email about it. 95% of you would have done that. It's possible that you're one of the 5% maybe who arrived on this webinar thanks to clicking on a banner ad or reading a blog post or something. But for the majority of you, you found out about today's webinar presentation because you received an email from someone. You're on somebody's mailing list. Maybe it's mine. Maybe it's someone else's. They sent you an email about the webinar and here you are. That is how powerful email marketing is. It is the most powerful form of marketing today. Even with Facebook, Twitter, Pinterest, Instagram, all the rest, the most powerful form of marketing online today for affiliates is email marketing. You've probably seen all these gurus out there showing you their income screenshots of thousands of dollars a day. All right, all my students who are making thousands of dollars a day, pretty much 95% of everybody who is making fantastic money online these days owes almost all of it to email marketing. All right? The reason why it's so powerful is that it gives you an opportunity to stay in contact, build a relationship with your subscribers, and make repeat sales to the same people. If you don't grab someone's name and email address when they arrive at your web page, then either they're going to buy or they're going to leave. But once they leave, they are gone for good. All right, you can't just contact them 3 weeks later with, you know, a new offer or something, or you can't just send them a newsletter, because if you don't grab their details, they're gone. But if someone does subscribe to your list, okay, and it's super easy to set up a list and so forth. It's a matter of pushing a couple of buttons. Anyone that's my member can get it done in less than 5 minutes. It's so straightforward. Now, if someone subscribes to your list, then you've got the opportunities to build a relationship with that list, with those people on the list, and make sales. Heck, some people will be on your list for 3 weeks and buy 3 different products from you during that time. All right? Others, they won't even buy anything for 5 months, and then bam, they buy something. Okay? Either way, it's can you see the power of getting people to opt in to receive a free report and be part of your follow-up sequence? Okay, you can, of course, make money from putting your affiliate links to a product or two within your report itself. I usually think that's a good thing to do. So your free report, you put a affiliate link in the footer, and maybe at the end of the report you recommend people go check out this affiliate product. It's a good thing to do, but the majority of money is actually made from your follow-up autoresponder series, and or from live email blasts that you send out to your list. You know, that's how you make like massive paychecks in a single day kind of thing. So remember, you know this stuff is powerful because you're here right now. If email marketing didn't work, you wouldn't be here, and nor would hundreds of others. Now, before telling you my 6-step formula for making $10,000 per month online, and before sharing with you my incredible done-for-you system for building these types of money magnets, I need to explain what an autoresponder is, what it contains, and why it makes money. All right? So, an autoresponder is a sequence of emails that are automatically mailed out in order, in a sequence. Okay, these contain, I'll show you an example what I mean in a second, but just be aware these emails contain promotions of relevant, high converting, high quality products which you can earn commissions from if someone buys them. Your email sequence should also contain a mixture of high quality, free information and or stories to build a relationship with your readers. All right, and here's an example of what it might look like. I mean, you're just seeing the email subject lines that might go out in these particular examples. Okay, so if you happen to be in the self-help niche, so let's have a look. So the moment someone signs up and confirms their email address, they'll receive the first email that says that their free report is ready. So that's day 1. So inside that email, there'll be a link to the free report itself so they can go get it. Plus, it might also recommend that the reader check out a relevant affiliate product as well. So you can start earning commissions right away from day 1. I am seeing that over the last few minutes, a lot of you are typing questions into the comments box. Just be aware I can't answer questions until later in the webinar. I'm trying to keep things flowing without going off on too many tangents to stop and answer questions just yet, but I will get to those later. Okay, so just write them down, and some of them may even be answered during this presentation as it unfolds, so just bear that in mind. So anyway, the next email that you might send out might be, say, on day 2 or maybe day 3 or something like that. Let's see, in this particular case it's how the law of attraction really works. So for that email, it might just be an article about how the law of attraction really works. It might be something, a decent bit of content that makes people say, aha, and may even have a little story in there so they build a relationship with you. And then it might link to an affiliate product at the end. All right. Some of these emails are going to be, some of them are going to be content-based emails where there's there's a decent article in there or something so that people are getting good value free content. And then some of them are going to be promotions of relevant products. So might be a short email that basically motivates people to go check out that website. All right, so you have a mixture, all right? All right, so anyway, so you've got to have this mixture of because you want to keep the readers engaged and wanting to say subscribed. You want to train them that opening your emails is a good thing, and then you make money by earning commissions promoting relevant, high-quality products. I will show you an example soon of what these kind of products look like. All right, there's thousands of them. But let's have a look at the weight loss niche as well. Just another quick example. You might get, say, your free report on day 1, then maybe day 2 or 3, you'd get, say, 5 quick ways to stop junk food cravings. And then why losing weight is so difficult. All right, 4 carbs to eat and 4 carbs to avoid. Unlock your ultimate fat-burning metabolism. Why is bread so addictive? It's like some of these are content-based emails, and some of them are actually leading off to, say, a relevant product that gives the answer to this, to the subject line. So people wind up going ahead and buying. Even the content-based emails, though, you write a decent article and you still wind up at least giving yourself a chance of making sales by linking off to a relevant affiliate product. Okay? So what you're trying to do is get people to opt in to grab their free report, and you let your automated follow-up sequence do the heavy lifting for you by earning you commissions promoting relevant products. Right, and you want this follow-up sequence to go for quite some time. Okay, like my follow-up sequences, they often go for over a year because people keep buying for a long time, and you're leaving a lot of money on the table if you stopped your follow-up sequence after, say, 3 weeks or something, and you defeat the purpose of having a list if your follow-up sequence is too short. We'll get to that shortly. And it's quite easy. If you're one of my students, you'll see that we've done the whole 1 year follow-up sequence for you anyway, so you don't even have to worry about how do you make this content, how do you choose profitable products to promote and stuff like that. But anyway, after a while though, you can calculate just how much each person who opts in is worth to you. And what most people find is that a well-optimized sequence with relevant subscribers will make you around 50 cents to $2 per month per unique relevant subscriber. Okay, so it's say $1 per month per subscriber, which is, let's say that's about average as a rule of thumb. Then you'd need 4,000 free subscribers to get yourself making $1,000 a week. And honestly, it's so much easier to do internet marketing, and it's so much more fun if all you have to do is thinking about, all your mindset is about giving away stuff for free rather than thinking, how do I sell stuff? Okay, when you're promoting stuff in your autoresponder, it becomes easy because those who are on your list are people who are already interested in that type of product and in reading those kind of articles. Otherwise, they would not have grabbed your free gift in the first place. All right, it works like magic. You guys are going to be amazed. Okay, here's a quick diagram explaining how this all works. All right, just really quickly. So you might get say a bunch of potential prospects. We'll talk about traffic and stuff later, but there's loads of different methods of driving traffic to the relevant visitors. To web pages. There's more methods today than there have ever been in the whole history of the internet. There's so many different sources of relevant visitors, hundreds. It's crazy. So you get relevant prospects to go grab your free gift. Maybe you're in the dog training niche and you've got a free gift on how to stop the top 7 behavioral problems in dogs or something like that. So they grab your free gift plus newsletter series. They go into what I call as your prospect pleasing machine. This is where you have a combination of content-based emails that teach them stuff and talk about topics that they're really interested in, and relevant promotions of relevant products that there's a good chance they may be interested in. So what you get is you get happy subscribers who by word of mouth may even recommend that other people download that free report, and you get even more subscribers from that. Okay, you get happy subscribers. You also make money. You make money from your follow-up sequence doing the heavy lifting for you, promoting relevant products. Okay, and we'll worry about how to find these and all that sort of stuff later. Okay, just for now, and it's a very easy thing. But anyway, with that money, the real key to making lots more money in the long run, this is what separates a lot of people from making a small amount of money per week and making a lot of money per week is don't put all of it into your wallet at the start. I mean, you can, and a lot of people do. They make their $200 a week and they just spend it every week, and that's fine. But I tend to encourage people to try and go larger than that. Okay, so if you're going larger, then you reinvest money that you're making to either build more of these money magnets. I like people to try and get 2 or 3 of them online, or maybe even 5 of them, so that you've got a bit of income protection being in a few different niches and so forth. And you can learn stuff by having just a more than one of these online. Okay, so you can build a few more of them, or you can invest the money into driving more traffic. So you can spend your $200 a week into buying more paid traffic, or into getting articles written and putting up more pages on your site so you can get more free traffic from Google. You just invest into growing your snowball. Okay, eventually, though, later on, when you're making even more money, you start putting more and more percentage of that money into your own wallet. Okay, when I first started, I used to reinvest. I made $200 a week, and I would spend over $100 a week of that on people writing articles for me. I'd invest over half of that back into the business, but as you earn more and more money, you change that ratio, and you maybe reinvest maybe 20% once you're earning, say, a couple of $1,000s a week. So you invest less. You don't have to reinvest, but I think that if you do want to grow a bigger snowball, then that's the smart thing to do, to make it really, really huge. Okay, to make huge paychecks like this. Honestly, virtually everybody who's making a killing online, though, is doing email marketing. It's actually really easy and straightforward. Even grandmothers, granddads, mothers with children, people I would never have dreamed would be doing this sort of thing. One of my friends is a mother of 7 children, and she got into it and has made millions of dollars online. So loads of people are making a killing with this stuff. You just have to have drive and energy and be willing to roll your sleeves up and do a bit of work. Okay, it's nowhere near as difficult as becoming an accountant or something, and yet it's way more profitable. It's not difficult. You just got to be willing to follow instructions, put the time in, and get it done. I had a student actually 2 weeks ago who posted his first website that he'd built in an afternoon. He posted it on my members forum for a critique. Okay, so because if you're one of my students, you can post your site on my forum for a critique. And I recorded a short video critique for him, sent it back to him, and he made some modifications. And now, a couple of days ago, I heard back from him that he made his first $90. All right, and he posted that on the forum. Now, that might not sound like much, but that is where it all starts. A lot of people give up and look for the next shiny object before they even get everything done. It's crazy. But if you're not one of those kinds of people, if you're actually willing to cross your T's, dot your I's, and do everything that I tell you, then you're going to become hugely successful with this. It's incredible how many people are making money hand over fist with email marketing, and I want you to be one of them. Okay, can you just please type into the comments box, by the way, if you can see yourself doing this stuff? I hope you can hear my passion when it comes to this model. It's amazing. Okay, I see a lot of yeses flowing in. I'm also seeing some yes ... but type responses. So some of you are saying, yes, this is really great, but it sounds a little complicated. Others are saying big yeses with exclamation marks. Almost no one's saying no, which is great. I've got a few people saying things like, yes, but how do I know what niche to go into? Others are saying, yes, but how do I know how to get paid and where to find a profitable affiliate program? And is there too much competition? Stuff like that. So let's answer these questions really quickly. In terms of getting paid, most of the affiliate programs I sign up to are run through an affiliate marketplace through ClickBank. Certainly not all of them are there, and I've made thousands or hundreds of thousands of dollars outside of ClickBank, but you can make millions just with ClickBank alone. It's a trusted third party. They process the transactions and they give you the cut on any sales that take place. I've been using them for over 10 years and have never failed to receive a payment from them. So in terms of the tracking and the trust factor, there's no issues here. Like here are a few of my recent screenshots from within my ClickBank account. I'm not showing you this to show off, it's more just to impress upon you what's possible if you take what I teach you all the way. Now, in terms of knowing what affiliate products to promote, if you're one of my fellow Jetpack students, which you'll find out about later in this webinar, then you'll see that I just give you a list of profitable niches to choose from. You know, multi-billion-dollar niches, so you only have to earn such a small slither of that pie to be making great money online, like 0.001%, and you're doing well. Okay, so I'll give you a list of profitable niches to choose from. That I've even hand-picked out the products within those niches which are profitable to promote. For those of you who aren't my students, then the key things to focus on when you're looking for any affiliate program are high margins and high conversions. The products that produce the absolute highest margins, make sure you write this down. The products that produce the absolute highest margins are information products. They have high margins because nothing needs to get shipped to the consumer in the mail. There's no costs of manufacturing. It's just bits and bytes. When a customer buys a product, they get taken to a members area to download their purchase or access them online. These products may take the form of ebooks, PDFs, audio, video, and in some cases a private members forum. Okay? I'll give you a couple of examples of what these types of products actually might look like, because you're probably wondering, like, what does one of these digital products look like? I'll just give you a real quick example. Okay, and I am getting into my 6-step formula for making $10,000 a month online shortly. I think it's just important you had this background information first. So, okay, so this is a screenshot from the sales page of the Secrets to Dog Training product. All right. So someone might have like an aggressive dog that's, or someone might have a dog that digs holes in their front lawn, or chews the furniture, or jumps up on other people as soon as they arrive, or barks at night time and is annoying the neighbours. Anyway, for whatever reason they buy a dog training product, or maybe they just love dogs and they just want to buy everything to do with dogs under the sun. Now, if someone buys, then they get given members area access. All right, and let's just have a quick look at what the members area of this product looks like. So if someone buys this kind of product, this product here, Secrets to Dog Training, then they may get taken to this members area where they can view books online or download a PDF. There's bonus books in here. There's the Secrets to Dog Training main book, and so forth. Okay, so one advantage people find of buying stuff online is they often get a lot more than they'd get if they were in a bookstore. Like in a bookstore, you don't usually get all these bonus books, you just get the one book. And in a bookstore, you don't normally get, say, videos or even a members forum where you can post questions. So let's log back in. So yeah, it's pretty amazing. I'll just go back to my products. Whoops. Sorry, I got logged out there. Just click back. So let's look. So we go into videos. I mean, you know, not every product comes with videos, of course. This particular one does, which is awesome. You know, you can download the video, watch all videos and so forth. You know, answers to questions. You got dog trainers, so forth in there. You know, so digital products can be pretty amazing for people. Some people also, they don't live near a bookstore or anything anyway, so they'd much prefer to just get instant access to a product online, especially if they've got like an iPad or something and they just want to access it right there and then, or even from the computer. Okay, so anyway, that's what a quality dog training product looks like. And this one in particular sells for $47. Sorry, not 47, $39.95, and it pays out 75% commission to affiliates. Okay, so you earn a decent commission, 75%. You know, it's pretty high. Okay, so there are hundreds, by the way, of high converting, high quality products that you can promote as an affiliate. There's weight loss products, dating advice for women products. I made millions of dollars in that niche. Dating advice for men, personal development, survivalist type niche, you know, for preppers and stuff. Diet and nutrition, spirituality, save relationship, make money online. You know, like I said, dog training. There's loads. Learn guitar, learn piano, how to sing. There's loads of them. I've done well in wedding speeches. I mean, there's dozens and dozens of products contained within these niches, and they're all multi-billion-dollar niches, by the way. You only have to have a tiny slither of that to make a killing online. So like I said before, now is the best time in the whole history of the internet for getting into affiliate marketing. There are more buyers online right now, more sources of traffic than ever before, and way more high quality, high converting affiliate offers than there have ever been. Alright? Just this past weekend, right, just to show you a quick example, just this past weekend I sent out a couple of emails to one of my lists in the dating niche. Okay, this is for a dating niche, women looking to attract their ideal man or to make men desire them more. Anyway, I made over $11,000 in affiliate commissions promoting a product for women which is all about how to make men desire them using the power of words and language. All of this from just 2 emails. The thing is, a lot of people underestimate just how big the world is and how many people are online. Alright? I mean, your local businesses that you see around the show, some of them make good money online just from your local community and local customers. Imagine when the world is your market. Imagine when the entire world is your market. You know, it's crazy. Okay? So many people underestimate just how many people buy these kinds of products, by the way, every day. And the reason you underestimate it is because you're probably not the target market. You might not be the person that buys all these kinds of products yourself, but it only takes about 1% of your visitors to turn into paying customers for you to make good money online. You know, 1%, that's it. And people that are getting like 3% or, you know, higher percentages, you know, they're making millions of dollars. You know, but 1%, you make good money online. That's it. When I first got started, I made my first $400,000 online as an affiliate with a conversion rate of 0.1%. That's only 1 in every 1,000 visitors buying something, and I was still making great money. Okay? Given I had no idea back then about making sure I drive relevant visitors to offers, and I just had all sorts of visitors visiting my web pages, but still, I'm just trying to illustrate the point. You are not your target customer. There are people out there who would much prefer to buy instant download access to a digital product than have to wait for it in the mail. Not everyone likes living in a big city or not everyone does live in a big city or near a bookstore where they can just go and buy a book. Not everyone likes the free stuff that they can get online. Some people do, but it only takes a very small percentage, you know, like 1% not to go and buy stuff for you to do very well. Some people would rather just pay money and get fast access to the product they want right now. So you'll find when you run an email newsletter series that most people who buy one product from you, they actually end up buying something else again sometime in the future. So if you keep promoting relevant products in your newsletter series, people keep buying again and again and again. And the key is to make sure that in your newsletter series you're providing a really good mix of quality content so as to train people that opening your emails is a really good thing. And then mix that in with promotions of relevant products that the buyers on your list are likely to want to purchase. Now, I'm going to get to my 6-step formula for making $10,000 a month very, very shortly. All right. This background information I've been covering, though, it has been very important. You know, it makes great sense now. This will all make a lot of sense to you now that I'm going to get into it. Okay. Firstly, though, I notice I've had a couple of people type into the Q&A box, is it too late to get into affiliate marketing these days? Actually, it's a really timely question, because I was just about to mention that right now is the absolute best time in the whole history of the internet to make a killing in affiliate marketing. I'm so excited about affiliate marketing right now. I'm earning more in commissions now than I ever did before, and it's easier than ever before for people to get started in this for several reasons. If you tried to do affiliate marketing a few years ago, yeah, it was still really good, don't get me wrong. I was making great money as an affiliate, but it was harder than it is now, because a lot harder, because there were significantly less great offers to promote that convert really highly to sales and are high quality. There were far less sources of traffic out there, of getting relevant visitors, far less sources. And nowadays there are so many quality offers out there that convert highly, and new ones coming out all the time that pay high commissions. There are more buyers on the internet than ever before, and there are way more sources of traffic online. It's not just Google. You can try, in fact, that's not even making up the highest percentage of my traffic these days. It can be good, but you can do very well without Google at all. It's you can drive traffic through Facebook, through Amazon Kindle, like putting up little 30-page reports on Kindle. It's crazy. Through media buys, banner advertising, YouTube, MSN, Bing, Yahoo, solo ads, through email marketing, commenting and participating on industry relevant forums and so forth. There's a lot of ways of driving traffic. There's over 100 and something different places that you can get traffic from, and dozens, lots of places to buy traffic and lots of free traffic sources. And I forgot to mention, people have faster internet connection speeds these days, so they can access video and other things a lot faster, which has led to conversion rates on affiliate offers going up a lot. So we're at a really unique stage right now. There has been no better time in the history of the internet to get started in affiliate marketing. Not to mention also, it's become a lot easier to build a website and get it online. Okay, and if you're a member of my affiliate jetpack, then you'll see that using our site building tool, you'll actually have your site online in less than 5 minutes. At least a basic version of it anyway, that you'd need to customize. It's that easy. So it used to take days to get a website online, and then you'd have to edit it from there. Now it just takes 5 minutes using the right software that my students get, and you have to do a bit of customization after those 5 minutes, of course, but it's nice to know you can have the first version of your website online that fast and that easy nowadays. I mean, you guys could have one of these money-making type of websites with the follow-up sequence already installed within an hour of this webinar finishing if you want to. I'll show you all about that later in the webinar. But so anyway, if you're one of my students, also you can always post a link to your website or mention any sticking points you have, and either I record a video critique for you or one of my staff chimes in with a quick and easy answer. We're here to help you succeed wildly with this. So to me, online marketing, though, it's like the printing press in many ways. It's just a new form of publishing. The printing press started way back in about the 1600s, and yet it wasn't until the 1960s, 70s and 80s that people were really maximizing the monetization of it through direct marketing and advertising methods, and people are still making good money from it. And online, though, things are totally in their infancy. We are a long, long way away from saturating things. Things are only just getting started. Now's the best time in the whole history of the internet also for doing this stuff. Okay, now just really quickly before showing you the 6-step formula for making $10,000 per month online, I just want to mention something from close to home, something really quickly. I've got 2 of my members of my immediate family into internet marketing. That little boy in the photo, by the way, that's my oldest son, Benjamin. I've got 2 sons, Caleb's 2, Benjamin's 4, and obviously I haven't gotten Ben into internet marketing yet, but something that's funny that happened recently, he came into my work one day and he grabbed some paper and he started ripping it up, and I asked him what he's doing, and he says, I'm doing work just like you, Dad, I'm making money. I actually thought it was quite funny. He was just ripping up bits of paper and thought that's what I do. I go to work and I print money and I make money. But anyway, nice to know he's thinking about that sort of stuff already. So anyway, I thought that was funny and kind of cute. But I'll tell you about my father and my half-sister really quickly. So back when I first started making money online, for the first 3 or 4 years, or even 5 years online, Dad was wondering what the heck I'm doing. He was saying things like, he was saying things I really just got to sort out getting a real job and start planning a career and stuff like that. But after a while, and after I was really doing this for a number of years, especially when I decided not to work out of my living room or out of my bedroom, when I decided, heck, I'm just going to get an office and just keep my office separate from my home. Once I did that, he said, wow, this is like a real business. And then he said, wow, I've been stressed. I've been working for the government for over 30 years and I can't handle it anymore. All right. He was in his late 50s at the time, and he said, look, and I said, look, how about you just quit your job? I'll sit down next to you every day. We'll get you making money online. And, after a bit of skepticism, he decided to do it. That's what we did. He got into a variety of different niches, by the way, at that point in time, dog training and all sorts. And now he's doing extremely well in the how to sing niche. He's not even a singer, but how to sing turned out to be one of his best niches, and he's made hundreds of thousands of dollars in that niche. And now he plays table tennis for about 2 hours a day. He loves table tennis. It's his favourite sport. He actually used to represent New Zealand, number one in New Zealand. So now he's living a great life, doing affiliate marketing on the side, for an hour or two every day. He could do more, but he's 67, so he's, wanting to just live the good life. He's playing table tennis, he does a bit of gardening, spends time with his grandkids, and he couldn't have done that before if he'd never got into affiliate marketing. And it's crazy. So I couldn't be prouder. And then there's my little sister. I got her involved a few months back. There's a big age gap between us because my father remarried when he was 16, so she's almost 18 years younger than me. Anyway, she got into affiliate marketing during her holidays from school, and she makes anywhere between maybe $300 and sometimes up to $1,000 a week, normally at the lower end of that scale. But I think that's great considering she only works on this during her school holidays, and the whole goal was just so that she could pay her way through medical school, which is what she wants to get into next year. So that's something that I'm really proud of her with. Okay, now I showed you this diagram a few minutes ago, the structure of a money magnet. Like you send your potential prospects to an opt-in page, put them into your prospect pleasing machine, which makes you money you can put into your wallet. That's your autoresponder sequence, your prospect pleasing machine, and then you reinvest some of that money to making more money magnets or into driving more visitors to your opt-in page through paid traffic. Okay, so anyway. I've given you the structure. I call these money magnets, by the way, these kinds of websites that make good money. So now that I've given you a solid background of a structure of a money magnet, I want to give you my 6-step method for making $10,000 a month online. Okay? And for some of you, the 6-step method may seem difficult to apply, and those of you who are advanced are going to find it really straightforward. But even if you've never done this stuff before, don't worry, I'm going to reveal an incredible solution right after explaining this method. Okay, so look out for that. It's going to be amazing. Okay, so my 6-step method is number 1. Write this down, by the way. Choose a profitable niche, preferably a big and proven niche. Make sure it's an information product niche, so it's got high commissions, your high percentage margins, and choose good quality products to promote that have got great payouts and high conversion rates. Create a free report that's high quality that people in your niche are going to be interested in. Build a website containing the free content. I put in brackets, say 20 articles. You know what? It can be a 1-page website. All right. You want to put maybe 20 articles up if you're trying to rely on Google traffic or want to get into that, and that's great. You may as well give yourself that opportunity. But even if you don't do that, even if it's a 1-page website and you're driving traffic through other means, key thing is that you've got an opt-in page, and step 4 has a strong follow-up newsletter sequence. One that keeps subscribers happy with solid content, yet it's monetized well with soft sells in your content emails and occasional hard sells to relevant products. And then you just drive traffic to your opt-in page. And then the next step, the big thing, is to reinvest money into your snowball, into building your snowball and making it go bigger and bigger and bigger. Right? Really important. Now, there are some obvious problems that some people face when trying to implement this 6-step method. One is choosing a profitable niche in the first place. Another one is finding the right products in that niche to affiliate to, like ones with good payouts, great conversion rates, and good quality products to be recommending. Another one is putting together high quality content for your list. That can be time consuming and costly. This is often a cause for procrastination among marketers that would otherwise be successful. Then there's monetizing your list effectively using words that sell and sequences that sell. You know, like writing these emails and getting the right wording. Not everyone finds that straightforward. There are technical skills involved, like setting up an autoresponder, setting up a squeeze page, and so forth. All right, but the great news, and what I'm really excited about, is that my team and I have developed a comprehensive solution which allows you to easily build your own money magnets like these without the problems that I've just mentioned. This is the ultimate solution. So first, I want you to know, I'm not just going to show you how to do it anymore. I'm not only going to tell you what to do and leave it there. Right? There's a lot of people out there put out courses where they say they teach you what to do, but then they just leave you to your own devices. All right? Okay, so I actually provide most of the work done for you, so you can get your first true money magnet online. You get the first version of your site online in less than 5 minutes, but within less than 4 hours you can have it fully customized and ready to go, ready to start making you great money. So as far as I know, this is unlike any form of anything that anyone else is offering. All right, so this is a truly all-in-one, like you've never experienced before. So to me, it's the fastest way to get started making money online. It's a proven system that runs on almost autopilot, allowing you to cash in from anywhere in the world at any time, and it keeps working even if you don't touch it for months. Once you've crossed your T's and dotted your I's and got everything in place properly. It's an almost 100% turnkey solution that still allows you the flexibility to keep it from being cookie cutter, so you can grow your earnings, all with no experience required. And I will get to questions shortly. I see people typing in questions. It's all good. I've got, I will answer those questions shortly. But I want to explain what this is first, and then we'll get into those. Okay, so each member, if you become a member of Affilo Jetpack today, all right, I'm opening the doors for new students right now. All right, the intake's almost full. And the reason why we have a limited intake is because, I record video critiques for my students. Like if you have your website and you want me to critique it, I'll get in there and record a video critique. It's time consuming. I can only have a certain number of students that I can support. Support's huge for me, because I want to get loads and loads of successful students. Okay, but anyway, each member of Affilo Jetpack receives 5 one-year autoresponders. Okay, so I talk about building multiple money magnets. Don't just build one, build a couple of them. Once you've got a couple of them making good money, try and have 2 or 3, just so that you can expand your income really, really well, and start growing that snowball. So you get 5 one-year autoresponder niches. So you don't have to worry if you're wondering, oh, should I choose this niche or that niche? Choose a couple to start with. Okay, some people tell you, hey, don't have multiple sources of income because it's going to distract you. That's only true if you're doing 2 different things. Like imagine if you were trying to follow somebody's system for making money from Facebook, and then you were following my system, and then you're following someone else's system for making money from, from eBay or something. Don't do that. That's distracting. But these are all the same system. They're just a different niche in the same system. So it takes you a matter of hours to have an extra couple of niches online. So it's not a distraction. They're all the same thing. They're just in different niches. All right. So it's a good thing, having multiple sources of income. Okay, so you've got 18 niches to choose from. All right, of all the 100 plus millionaires that I have on my Skype, all of them, or at least 99% of them, are making their money inside these 18 niches. All right, and there's thousands of people that may not be millionaires but are making hundreds of thousands of dollars in those niches as well. Thousands and thousands. All right. These are the best niches to get into, in my opinion, in the if you're wanting to become an info marketer and make fantastic commissions. All right, and within these niches, by the way, there are sub-niches anyway. Like in dog training, yeah, you could go straight into dog training, but you might want to just get into German Shepherd training or Golden Retriever training or Poodle training, like one of those sub-niches. I mean, it's amazing how much these niches can get sub-niched, and you can do extremely well. But anyway, there's 18 niches to choose from weight loss, to make money online, dating advice for women, dating advice for men, dog training, personal development, save relationship, spirituality, diet, nutrition, and more. You get 90 plus, in fact, most of these sequences have more than 100 emails. You get 90 plus carefully crafted emails per autoresponder sequence that go out a few times per week over a 1 year period. Okay? And all you have to do is plug in your affiliate ID, and we show you how to do that. You press a few buttons and you're good to go. And you've got a push button set up of your autoresponder sequence. So, within a matter of minutes of finishing this webinar, you could already have one of these money magnets online with your autoresponder sequence in place, ready to go. It's crazy how powerful this system is. I've spent hundreds of thousands of dollars getting this created. All right. Like I showed you before, like sample newsletter titles, and these go on for a whole year, not just for 23 days, but this is the kind of sequence that you would have. This is from our weight loss sequence, for instance. We already have done it for you. That's what's so amazing about this. So how much would it cost you to make a 1 year sequence yourself, and would you do it correctly? Like, you can do this yourself. I've taught you what you need to do, but I believe it's much better if it's a lot of it's just done for you, and you're part of my community where you can get your website critiqued and so forth, ask questions, and me and my staff are there. But anyway, let's say pessimistically or optimistically you were only spending $20 per article, and usually a high quality newsletter might cost more than that. So it would cost you at least, say, $9,000 if you were to do it yourself across 5 niches. And it's unlikely to be anywhere near the standard of this, because I know what I'm doing over my years of experience online and doing extremely well. Okay, so if you were to do it yourself, it would cost you maybe $9,000, but it's not going to cost you that. Okay, so that's $9,000 value though. I'll let you know the price in just a moment, but I'll want to just let you know about another one of my successful students, Francisco. He says, I first got started online thanks to Mark and his training. Since then, I've built several top performing sites in different niches. I've managed to build a completely new home, pay it off entirely or completely, and build another new home during that time. And I couldn't recommend Mark's Affilo Jetpack any more highly. Component number 2, you get 15 reports plus graphics. All right, so each of these 5 niches you can choose. You get 3 reports done for you in those niches. So you've got your opt-in bribes already sorted out. Okay, like, dog training. One of the reports, and you get 3 of them, is how to become the alpha dog and stop dogs' behavioural problems. Like in the wholesale suppliers niche, there's 3 reports. In this case, how to make money and it's all about wholesale suppliers and online auction secrets. Great free report. In the weight loss niche, 45 fantastic ways to burn calories. Right? So you get all the graphics as well, the 3D graphics that you need, like you see on the screen there. You get the fully written reports. They're about 10,000 words each. They're really high quality. And you get this for 5 niches, 3 reports for each niche done for you. Bam. All right, like done yourself. Each report plus graphics would cost at least $420. In fact, they costed me about $1,000 each because I used the highest quality writers for these reports. Okay, so it costed more. But let's say you did it on a budget. It still costs you $6,300 to do this for 15 reports. Okay, so done yourself costs you $6,300, but that's going to be included as part of the system. So that's $15,300 value already. Okay, and like I said, it doesn't cost anywhere near that, but I'm just letting you know what's in this system. It's so powerful. Tracy. Now, in fact, instead of reading you this little quote, I'm just going to play the video directly from her. I think that's quite interesting. Okay, so I'm just putting it on the screen. Okay, now she's one of my long-time students. She's been a member for quite a number of years. What I teach you stands the test of time. It doesn't just, even though now is the best time in the whole history of the internet to get into this stuff, and things have changed and evolved over time. I mean, this stuff's been, I've had successful students for a long period. Here's what Tracy has to say anyway.
I'm Tracy Schaefer from Southern California. I started using Affilorama Blueprint in May or June of 2009, and since then I've built a full-time income, and I've been full-time since March of 2010. I use traffic drivers for keyword research to right at the beginning when I'm going to build a site and to decide whether it might be actionable or not. It really has saved me money, and the fact that I've not built things that I would have built. I would and do recommend Affilorama to other people because I'm tired of explaining to my friends and family how I make money on the internet. And it's just a comprehensive education. You don't really have to go out and look for other people to learn from or read other emails. You can pretty much get what you need. One thing I found really nice was the forums are really...
Anyway, you get the idea. And that was back then before we did all this done-for-you stuff. That was when she was just having to follow the instructions, and she's done well. But, with Affilorama Jetpack, you're getting a lot of stuff done for you now. It makes things even so much easier than ever before. Okay? In fact, I'll play you one more video. Just bear with me a second. Let's have a look. Let's have a look at Jamie.
Hello guys, my name is Jamie Tilley. I'm from Long Beach, California, and I was one of the very first students of Affilorama, and since then I've become a student of the Affilorama Blueprint course. Since going through the course on Affilorama and the Affilorama Blueprint course, I've managed to make my first website, which we are now grossing over $15,000 a month. And since then, we've diversified into other web properties, establishing over $10,000, $20,000, $30,000 a month in gross income. Everything that we learned through the Affilorama Blueprint course is going to give you a solid foundation. It's going to give you all the tools and all the knowledge that you're going to need to go from a beginner to intermediate to an advanced user. Based on the information that you're going to learn how to ramp up or exponentially build a solid foundation. Once you have a solid foundation, you can take it to any level.
Okay. Anyway, let's move forwards. So anyway, you also get one-click website setup and 1 year's free hosting. So you don't even have to worry about paying for hosting charges or anything. We'll host it for you. You can host it yourself, no problem at all. But yeah, we do that for you get 1 year's free hosting with us, and even after that, we only charge cost price, which is I don't know, it's something like about $40 or $50 a year, for a whole year to host these money magnets. So it's not a big deal, or you can move it to another web host. It's not a problem. But just to make it easy for you, we do give you one-click website setup, and you only have to click a couple of buttons and a year's free hosting. And like I said, you can host it yourself if you don't want to host with us. It's not a problem. It's just we include that to make it easy. So total value today is $15,493. For some of you guys, by the way, I just wrote down $193 value for that. For some of you guys, that's going to be $10,000 value. I mean, if you don't find it easy to set up a website, if you've never done one before, then that is hugely valuable. If you're someone like me that doesn't really have a problem now setting up a website, then you won't find that as valuable as somebody that has never done one before. If you've never done one before, that is going to be immensely valuable. We've made it super easy. People that have never built websites before are getting sites, their first version of their sites online in less than 10 minutes, and then they get it customized in a matter of hours. So anyway, component number 4 is you get 100 content-based cheat sheets. All right? Now, instead of giving you, say, 20 articles per niche, all right? Because what would happen is everybody would probably copy and paste and use the exact same article and put it up on their websites. And, if you want to get good Google rankings and stuff, you don't have to. There's other forms of traffic. But if you do want that, then, it's going to show up as duplicate content and it's not going to be ideal. So instead, we thought, you know what? We're just going to make it really easy for you to write your own articles or to get an article writer to write them for you. It's going to be a lot cheaper because you've got this cheat sheet. So what the cheat sheet is for each niche, we've made done-for-you notes. Okay, so that if you wanted to, instead of having to go out and buy a bunch of books and research the topic, like you could, let's say you're in the dog training niche. There'll be, say, a whole page full of notes all about different ways, different bullet point notes of different ways of how to stop dogs from digging, say. That might be one article. So you could go ahead and use that and write an article on how to stop poodles from digging, or how to stop German Shepherds from digging, or even just generic, how to stop dogs from digging. You could use it, put it in your own words, use some of the information, you don't have to use the whole thing from the cheat sheet, and get a unique article written. Most people find that from having these cheat sheets, they're able to write articles in around about 20 minutes, get per article. It's that fast, thanks to the cheat sheet. And any cheat sheet can turn into more than one article anyway. Like an article on how to stop dogs from digging could turn into 5 different articles. One on how to stop German Shepherds from digging, one into how to stop poodles from digging, one into how to stop chihuahuas from digging, and so forth. It's pretty amazing, these content cheat sheets, how valuable they are in terms of if you do want to do content creation. Some people use them as the basis for writing a script for a quick YouTube videos that they put online, where they just make little slideshow videos. It's amazing. It's really, really valuable. It's at least $2,000 value if you were to value them at, say, $20 each. Probably more. It costed us more to get them done, that's for sure. It's a lot of value. You get 100 of them, so you get 20 each for each of the 5 niches that you get to choose out of the 18 we've got available. So that's $17,493 value. All right, that's the do-it-yourself cost. Right, it's incredibly high value. In fact, there's more value than that, really, when you include the private members forum, me doing video critiques of different members' websites. I mean, that's been hugely valuable for the members. You get your Jetpack set up and post your website for a critique. I record video for you, to help you along on your journey. So how much is Fellow Jetpack? Well, the total value, as you saw, is $17,493. Normally, if I was selling this from the stage, I'd be round about $5,997 or at least $3,000. But I'm not selling it for $5,997. It's not even $2,997. It's not even $1,997. All right? All right, for a limited time, it's just $997. Okay, so that's $17,493 value, your 5 1-year autoresponder sequence series. And by the way, I haven't even got into the bonuses yet. There's more that comes. There's 15 reports plus graphics, 1-click website setup. So much done for you. You get the training. You get training in how to drive traffic and so forth, and how to, how to do this stuff. You get all the training, and you get it so much done for you. All right, and so much push button easy done for you. Not to mention video critiques and so forth from myself. But okay, I want to get into furthermore, you get a your money back plus $100 guarantee. So I'm so confident that this will work and make great money for you, that if this doesn't work for you, then just show me that you've at least made an effort to make this work, okay? And I'll give you your money back plus $100 out of my own pocket. Okay, now I wouldn't be able to add extra money on top if I didn't know that this works and works wonderfully well. Okay, that's how confident I am in your success. Now, if you don't do anything, if you just buy this product and then decide any time within the 60 days that you want your money back, then we will give you your money back. You just send us an email, we will give you your money back. We make it very, very easy to get your money back. But I'm saying that this plus $100 guarantee, that's if you decide to actually implement the system and it doesn't work for you. That's how confident I am. This will work for you. This stuff works, and it works wonderfully well. And I know anyone can do this. All right? But there's more. There's an early mover bonus. All right? Early mover bonus if you decide to join today before this limited intake closes. You've got my top secret traffic strategies workshops, where you'll learn different ways of driving traffic. I'm adding more videos to this all the time as well. So there's piles of different ways of driving traffic to your websites. Okay, and it's a very, very important component. All right. Some people like joining this just to learn all my different traffic strategies. In fact, it's amazing. $497 value right there. You also get Affiliate Blueprint, which is step-by-step training that you need. You get step-by-step videos, written versions of the videos, and so forth that you just follow through step-by-step. All right. So I'm tentatively valuing that $197. All right. That's early mover bonus number 2. I've already mentioned Aiden Booth's success, so I'll just skip past that for now. But he's doing extremely well. I mean, he's made as much as almost $250,000 from a single week of affiliate promotions. He often makes over $50,000 a week. And there's more, by the way. I've got a webinar-only surprise bonus, a further $250 off. Now, I want to show you something. All right, right now, we've reopened the doors to Affiliate Jetpack for a limited time. Okay. Right now, if people go to affilorama.com/affiliate jetpack, they will find that it is currently selling. I'm just scrolling down the page. It's currently selling on special for $997. All right. So it's currently selling for $997. That's the price it's currently selling for. All right. So scroll down, $997. All right, so you're getting, I'm going to give you a link shortly for a webinar-only exclusive bonus, further $250 off, and you get it for $747. All right, so it's a special discount, further $250 during this limited intake. So make sure you get it before that closes off. But also, I've got a surprise bonus that you'll find if you join today. If you're an existing member, by the way, then you'll find that this has been added to your members area. But this is only for those of you on this webinar and those who have joined before today. We'll see it in there too. It's a surprise bonus. $1,997 value. It's called the $5 million code. In this product, I start by analysing 5 different websites that have made over $1 million. All right, hence the $5 million code name. And then I go and teach you how to make and sell your own information products. So imagine after making money hand over fist as an affiliate, some of you may decide, heck, I want to make and sell my own information products as well. I want to get affiliates promoting my stuff, my products, and earning commissions. I want to know how to make these products and how to sell them. And you know what? If that's what you want to do, then great. This is going to take you to that next level. For those of you that want to make, $1 million a year, then you're either going to want to make scale things up with your paid traffic, or you're going to want to make and sell your own information products. And you know what? I provide that training right here. It's an amazing value product. I'm releasing it for a limited time. It's a beta release, so you're getting it before anyone else gets it, and your main reason you're getting it early is so that I can get some more success stories before I release this as a high-ticket program. All right, so if you get in now, then that's a webinar only surprise bonus. Okay, so these bonuses themselves are worth $2,944. That's the top secret traffic strategies workshop, Affiliate Blueprint, further $250 discount, and the $5 million code. Okay, so here's the link on the screen now to go get Affiliate Jetpack. I am going to take questions in just a sec. I have noticed I've mistyped that dollar value there, so I'll just fix that up. Delete that and bring that back on the screen. So you're getting your a lot of done for you components. You know, you have 5 1-year autoresponder sequence, 15 reports, 1-click website setup, free hosting. It's 1-click setup of your autoresponder too. You press a button and your whole 1 year's autoresponder series is in place. You've got 100 content cheat sheets, top secret traffic strategies workshops, Affiliate Blueprint 3.0. Further $250 discount, $5 million code. It's $20,403 value. And you can get started right now with our limited intake. And by the way, don't forget you can get the video critiques and so forth of your website and you know, our thriving members community. You get to be part of that as well. Okay, so it's really, really good handheld coaching, really, on top of a lot of done for you components. You can get started right now for $747. Make sure you get in before our limited intake closes, by the way. And you get there at affilorama.com/affiliatetpack/discount. Okay, so you type that in to your screen. Jackson Lynn says, I first got started with Mark Ling's Affiliate Blueprint product and later Affiliate Jetpack. Thanks to what I've learned, I've managed to travel the world, including New Zealand, Asia, and America. I love affiliate marketing and have made a lot of money online. I'm now financially free, can do what I want, when I want. This is so awesome. Thanks so much. Sunny says, my name's Sunny. I'm a good friend of Mark's. Mark has been one of our top affiliates and is a master of his craft. He's been promoting our catalogue of products for some time and has done well over 6 figures in sales for us, all through the power of his list and email marketing skills. Email marketing is one skill which can put your business on autopilot and make you consistent income for many years to come. I've actually so far grossed over $4 million in sales and counting, and a high proportion of that is thanks to email marketing, both from my list and that of affiliates. I believe a course like Affiliate Jetpack will be completely life-changing for you in more ways than you can imagine. Alright, so that's the link there. Affilorama.com/affiliatetpack/discount. I'm already seeing a couple of people typing in saying that they've just joined. Welcome on board, Paul. Welcome on board, Anna. And to anyone else that's joining right now, I welcome you on board. So I'm sure that we're going to fill up this intake really, really soon. I hope you've gained great value out of this webinar, by the way. I've tried to give a load of quality content on here. Okay. So, anyway, I want to take questions now. All right. All right. Good. All right. So I'm getting loads of questions coming in now. Someone says, "Can I purchase extra niches at a later date?" Yes, you can. You can purchase extra niches at a later date. You get to choose 5 out of our 18 niches, but yes, you can purchase niches at a later date. I can't remember off the top of my head. I think that we sell them for I can't remember. It might have been in a couple of $100 each or something like that. You can't. For those of you asking, can you buy these niches separately? No. If I was to sell them separately to non-members, then they would be around about $1,000 per niche pack. I mean, they costed us tens of thousands to put each one together. All right. I thought that I would over-deliver with this particular special and offer you 5 of them, okay, which I thought was amazing. But no, we're not selling them individually unless it's to our current members only. We want to limit them to just our current members. I'm a total newbie to this. Is this the right product for me? Well, I believe this is perfect for newbies, because instead of just buying a product that's just straight training, there is training, yes, but how many other products out there come with so much done for you elements, done for you software, done for you, autoresponders, And also, how many of them have the product creator willing to record video critiques of your website for the members? I don't think many of them out there do that. So it's incredible value. I think it's ideal for newbies. It's ideal for top-level marketers too. Top-level marketers can already see the value in adding, this one-year autoresponder. Just whack it to the end of your sequence if you've already got one. But yeah, it's ideal for newbies. Someone says, won't the niches that you're offering become too competitive or saturated? That's a really good question. And you know what? A lot of people underestimate just how many people there are online and just how big these niches are. All right, I mean, I attended Affiliate Summit recently. I've attended it a few times. When I go there are about 3,000 or 4,000 different internet marketers there, and usually every second person that I meet is making over 6 figures a year doing affiliate marketing. Like, there are a lot of people doing extremely well, and almost all of them are in these 18 niches that I'm talking about here, like the multi-billion-dollar niches. Okay, so let's say $1 billion a month is being spent by different people on weight loss. Probably more than that. But let's say $1 billion a month is being spent on weight loss. For you to make an extra $500 a week for yourself, you only have to have 0.0001% of that market. It's very small. And there are loads of different ways of driving traffic online. There's loads of ways of driving traffic. There's loads of ways of sub-niching your website. I mean, people like in the dog training niche, they tend to perhaps like make a website all about how to train German Shepherds or how to train Golden Retrievers. Or they might make a website for UK dog owners. So they target the United Kingdom. They might register a .co.uk domain. There's over 66 million people in the UK. It might be over 70 million. Good target market to niche down into. Or you can just target the whole world, obviously, and just target, just puppy training or a certain breed or certain type of dog training, like just how to stop dog aggression. Your whole website could be all about that. Okay? So, and in other niches, there's plenty of things you can do, like in weight loss. I mean, I know one guy that just sorted out doing recipes to do with soup recipes. I think he made a one-page website or a couple-page website all about, I think it was cabbage soup or something like that, cabbage soup recipes, and was making making money hand over fist just from that. Some people do it how to lose pregnancy weight. Other people do weight loss for over 50s or whatever. I mean, there's so many different things you can target and ways of drilling down into that targeting. Each of these niches can be sub-niched out. There's so many different sources of visitors and traffic. It's absolutely crazy. So competitive, no, they're not competitive at all. It's interesting. I didn't mean to show you this, but this is a screenshot from a recent promotion of outside of ClickBank of a personal development product called Mind Movies. Another $6,000. This is me winning an affiliate contest in the dating niche. Here, this is the example I wanted to show you. This is just another example of giving away a free gift. In this case, instead of a free report, I decided to make a few audio tracks, a few meditation tracks. So you give away those tracks and put people on my personal development list, self-help type list. I just wanted to show you that example. But I want to show you another example of just getting creative with driving traffic. This is not something that'll be for everyone, this method of driving traffic. I just want to illustrate there's so many ways. This guy decided to, it's a friend of mine, he decided to make a product. I think it was a 30-page book. Okay, he wrote it in the space of about a day. 30-page book, put it up on Amazon Kindle, called How to Make Him Beg to Be Your Boyfriend. And inside that book, even if you don't buy the book, you can see that there's this bonus in there if you're just looking inside the book. And people go and they click that bonus and they get this bonus report with an audio interview. Okay, could be just a report, but he added an interview as well. And He collects their name and or not their name, he just collects their email address and signs them up to his newsletter series. Great way of getting free traffic. And you know what? He's really smart because he promotes his Kindle book from within his newsletter series as well, so it keeps his Kindle book ranking highly on Amazon. So he's making sales of this Kindle book, which he sells for $3 on Amazon, and he's getting people into his newsletter sequence buying other products that he affiliates to and so forth that are like $47 products. So he makes money hand over fist doing this and a lot more as well. He even makes his own products. But just saying, you know, some people like to just release a bunch of little 30-page Kindle books to get traffic. There's so many. There's thousands of different sources. I teach you that method in detail, by the way, if you're one of my students. It's in the members area. You know, I highly recommend you get in right away. I am going to have to close off this webinar shortly, but I'm going to take more questions right now. I'm really sorry if I don't get to answer your question, by the way. If I don't get to answer your question, then you know, I'm really sorry. I'm trying to get through as many as I can. I've got literally hundreds of questions scrolling off the screen right now, and I just can't get to all of them, but I'm trying to answer the most common questions. Someone says, can you guarantee that I'm going to make money? Can you guarantee that I'm going to make money? It's a good question, and for legal reasons, I cannot guarantee that you'll make money for legal reasons, but what I am doing, and I'll go back here, is I'm giving a money back guarantee plus $100. So if you don't make money and you implement my system, if you don't even implement my system, then you've got a 60-day money back guarantee period. If you just suddenly change your mind after buying it, you don't want it, anytime in those 60 days, you know, I'll refund you, give you your money back, cancel your membership. But if you want your money back plus $100, then all you have to do is show me that you've at least tried to make this work. You've at least tried to implement the system. Show me what you've done, and we'll give you your money back plus $100 out of my own pocket. That's how confident I am that you'll do well with this. You know, I don't see anyone doing that, to be honest. Someone says, do I have to use your hosting? Do I have to use WordPress? No, you don't have to use our hosting. It's there to make it easy for a lot of you guys, so you can get your website set up, you know, within minutes of joining. But no, you don't have to use our hosting at all. Totally, you can use your own hosting. You don't have to use WordPress. If you are comfortable setting up your own autoresponders and all of that, you can just use our reports and autoresponder series and put it in place yourself. You don't have to use our stuff. We just have it there to make it easy for people, especially if you've never built one of these types of sites before. Someone says, can you tell me what the actual niches are? Off the top of my head, and I can't remember them all off the top of my head, I can remember there's dog training, there's save your relationship / win your ex back, there's dating advice for women, dating advice for men, there's self-help, there's spirituality, there's how to sing, there's weight loss, there's how to make money online, there's I think I said personal development already. There's diet and nutrition, which is different to weight loss. There's muscle building. There's dog training, obviously. There's oh man, I can't even get anywhere near the 18 niches off the top of my head. There's the survivalist niche. There's how to play golf. There's anyway, there are a bunch of other niches. There's how to find wholesale sources and suppliers, you know, in the wholesale sourcing and supplying niche, and there's several others. Okay, great niches, all niches that are, you know, they're hugely profitable niches, and the majority of them, over half of those niches, I have made at least 6 figures in, if not 7 figures in. Okay, at least 6 figures in myself. So I know first-hand experience that they're doing really well. And the niches that I'm not doing well in, almost all of them, I'd say all except for one of them, I personally know at least one person that's doing that's done over $1 million in that niche. Okay, so they're all niches. I know they're proven niches, proven money makers. All right. Right, so someone says, like, if I get stuck, is there anyone there to help? Yeah, and like I've said before, we've got our private members forum where people can Oh, and you can email our support staff. You don't just have to use the forum, but people email our support staff. There's our private members forum. You post a question and either a member or one of my staff will get back to you with a response. Or if you want your website critiqued, then you post your website and I'll get back to you with a video critique. Can take me up to 72 hours sometimes to do these critiques, by the way, because I've got a lot going on, but I think that's reasonably timely. And most people don't even offer that as part of their membership, so I think that's hugely valuable. That's often makes a big difference to people, that little bit of extra hand holding. Someone says, will Google penalise me for having duplicate content? No, because you're not having duplicate content. Okay, your autoresponder is not in Google, all right? So, and you can reword it anyway, even if you want to have it more unique. You just reword them. Reword the autoresponder. That's fine, if that's something you're concerned about. But in terms of content, like articles you put on your site, we don't give you done-for-you articles. We do done-for-you market research. So it's a bit different. So you can write unique articles from those content cheat sheets. So no, that content's going to come out unique. We thought of that in advance. You could use those cheat sheets to make unique YouTube videos or any form of content, audio, whatever. You could even take the free reports and turn those into audio or turn those into a video slideshow and get people opting in to get your video plus report. I mean, it's crazy how far you can take this if you want to take it further. And make it unique, or you can just use it as is. A lot of people use it as is and still make money hand over fist. Okay, so yeah, it's incredible. And you know what? Because for those of you guys that have just stuck around this long on the webinar, I'm going to mention that there's also another webinar only surprise bonus just for those of you that are on this webinar. You'll find it in your members area if you join today. All right, and that's a program that I've got. Called the Millionaire Mindset Upgrade. Alright, it's $297 value. I've had numerous students whom I've seen their biggest flaw is actually their mindset. It encompasses many things. It encompasses your self-belief, your internal drive and motivation and all of that. But it actually, to me, a lot of it's about the skill sets and understanding about wealth and how it's generated. So you can be all motivated, that's one thing, and that is covered in there, but the skill set, if you adopt and live this millionaire mindset and you let yourself be upgraded from going through this particular program, it's short, it's only, I think it's like a couple of hours, okay, or an hour and a half or something. It's a single video. If you go through this and adopt the traits that I share in this Millionaire Mindset Upgrade video, I walk through how to think like a millionaire, how I think, how to upgrade your mind on a daily basis. Okay, sooner or later you'll become incredibly wealthy if you adopt even half of those traits that I teach you. It's just a matter of time. All right, now it's true, not every millionaire has $1 million mindset. Some people come across money by luck or through winning lotto or whatever, but everyone who lives and practices what I teach here in this Millionaire Mindset Upgrade video will become very wealthy. So if you aren't rich right now, I can almost guarantee that on some level your mindset needs work, and this may be the biggest breakthrough you've ever had. It's your personal blueprint for prosperity, and you're going to get given the Millionaire Mindset Upgrade video. It's going to get given to you as a bonus if you join today. All right. I've had some people saying, like, you mentioned that, one person saying anyway, I mentioned that I'm in the make money online niche. How do I make money in the make money online niche without being a guru? Well, that's a good question, because what I find, really successful way of doing this, one of my most successful students who's made over $1 million online. Some of you have heard of him, Matthew Carter. Some of you guys know Matthew Carter. Some of you guys are on this webinar because Matthew Carter told you to be here. Okay? Well, he's made a lot of money online. He started off as one of my Affilorama students. Okay? He started building affiliate sites and doing well with affiliate sites. All right, that's how he started a few years ago. Now, he went from, but what I said to him was, well, why don't you also build a money in the make money online niche? And then he said, well, I can't do that because I'm not a guru. I don't know stuff. And I said, no, you don't have to say you're a guru. You don't even have to say you're making money online. You're going to make money promoting other people's products. What I want you to do is just start a website. Call it like Matt's Marketing Blog or something like that. And just start blogging about things that are working for you or things that you've learned. All right? Just start from there. All right? So if you learn how to put a web page online, then just do a blog about that. Or if you learn how to upload a YouTube video, post about that. Sooner or later, over a few months, you'll learn how to do more and more complex things, and you just blog about them. Post on other forums like the Affilorama forum or other forums, the Warrior forum or whatever, things that you're learning, and link to your blog posts, and sooner or later you'll build up a bit of a subscriber base, and then later on you can affiliate and promote other people's products. You don't ever have to claim to be a guru, although maybe sooner or later over time you'll become one. And you know what? He made money as an affiliate, and he made great money in the Make Money Online niche as well, and he ended up teaching me stuff, because what happens when you become a teacher and you start teaching other people this stuff is that you almost end up learning it better, and you end up delving into other things too. He ended up getting into other stuff, physical products and all sorts of other things, SEO stuff. I've learned loads from him over the years too, and I bet I'm going to learn a lot from you guys as well. It's not just, it'll start off, you guys are just learning from me. That's how it's going to start. Okay, that's how it usually starts. But then eventually, when you become really successful, you learn stuff, and I learn from you. Okay? I mean, I've got a private mastermind group which I run annually for free. I run it for free, but I only run it with people that are already successful. Okay? So you may even become part of that someday. And what happens is we all share with each other different marketing things that we're learning. It helps me stay on top in the industry, so to speak. When it's a one-way thing, most people aren't part of my mastermind if it's a one-way thing, if you're only learning from me. But if I find that I'm learning from you as well, then that's when you might get a private invite to that. I don't want to talk too much about my mastermind. I'm just saying that over time, what happens is it starts with you learning from me, but over time you'll learn all sorts of things from your own trial and error and from other people and so forth. And then I might wind up learning from you, and then it's just what happens. It's a great journey to be part of, and you don't just want to learn it for yourself. You want to share it with other people eventually, and teach them too. So anyway, I hope that was a good long-winded answer to my question. Anyway, Make Money Online niche. I think people just, you set up a site in that niche, just sort of on the side. You don't, and you just blog maybe once a week, and then eventually you delve into that niche further when you're already making some money online from your other affiliate sites, and then it becomes a really good extra source of income. It's a very profitable niche to be in, just as an affiliate promoting relevant products that are good, like a Philo Jetpack. Maybe next time the doors open, you might already have built a list of a few hundred people, and you might promote this and earn a commission. And you might do really well promoting it, because you might be a success story yourself and be able to show people what a success you are, But anyway, it's a limited intake. The doors are closing very shortly. I don't want you to miss out. I limit the numbers for a couple of reasons, but one of the biggest reasons is I don't want to overload myself with having to do too many video critiques for people. I want to keep our support levels strong. And not only is it limited intake, but also because you're on this particular webinar, you're able to get those extra webinar only bonuses and the extra $250 discount. So make sure you join right now at affilorama.com/philjetpack/discount. I've seen over a dozen people have already typed in saying that they've joined, and I'm sure there are other people that haven't even typed in that they've joined right now. So the intake's going to get full pretty soon. So that's great. Welcome on board, everybody. I look forward to seeing you in the members area. I look forward to you getting your jetpacks online and then posting a video for me to critique and so forth. This is going to be, it's going to be awesome. Cool, but I've gone well over time on this webinar. I hope that you've gained great value. I mean, I released a lot of training on this webinar. If you enjoyed the webinar, type into the Q&A box, something that you enjoyed about this webinar. What did you enjoy most? Or just type in that you enjoyed it. Like okay, I'm getting lots of people saying thank you and that they enjoyed it and that this was awesome, best webinar I've ever been on. That's awesome. Like, it means a lot to me. It makes me more motivated to put out more quality training in the future as well. Yeah, I mean, in the future, I've got other webinars coming up on how to drive traffic and so forth. I like, it's what I love doing. I love teaching this stuff and I love doing this stuff. And you probably can feel my passion throughout this webinar. And I really look forward to having you guys on board on my team as my students. It's the best time in the whole history of the internet to be part of this and to get involved in affiliate marketing. And I look forward to making a lot of you guys into hugely successful students and into becoming your friends long term. Cool. Okay, guys, well, I better get going. So I'm sorry if I didn't get to answer your question. By the way, I had so many hundreds of questions just coming through the Q&A box. I tried to answer all the most common ones. If you've got something that's super urgent that has to be answered, then email support@affilorama.com. If you've got question that must be answered, support@affilorama.com. My support staff will do their best to answer those. But anyway, make sure you get in right now before the doors close on this limited intake, and make sure you take advantage of the $747 special. That's affilorama.com/affiljetpack/discount. Alright guys, thanks for being with me. Take action with what you learned. There's no point being on a webinar this long and not taking action with what you learn. That's the real key to making great money. So take action with what you learn, and I'll see you next time. Bye for now, everybody.